Men, we have to get uncomfortable with doing things when we don't feel like it. That life being life, things are going to happen that are out of your control. You don't want to be the man that waits for responsibility to make him start getting his life together. You don't want to be the person that waits for an uncomfortable situation that pops up and that shifts you in the direction of action. You're taking action, everything's planned and calculated. I don't recommend that. It's not good to wait for things to fall to shit. If you're in a position where you could catch things before they fall apart, or if you got a little bit of hope while things are rough right now, like watching this video, you're in a good spot. It's just a little bit harder, but it's possible. One of the worst things you can do is wait for when responsibility changes. And what I mean by responsibility changes, you have a kid. Sometimes having a kid isn't planned. Sometimes your place of work might let you know that, hey, in 2 months, we're going to close and y'all are going to be without a job. Fortunately, we got to let you go because AI took over. Like, it's all over the news. And where I'm getting at is that you don't want to be the person that waits for your life circumstances to force you in that direction. Although that could be a double-edged sword. It could be a good thing or a bad thing. But this is where your perception is king. This is where a lot of people fall short for a lack in drive and motivation to push through things because they don't know how to change their perception. You got to be able to look at things differently. How would this look if it worked in my favor? If I was my best self, if I was in the best version of me, what would they do? I've learned from personal experience with life that things unexpected do happen. You have to get comfortable with adapting to the situation. You have to be able to switch your mindset from focusing on the issue to start focusing on solutions. Yeah, this job may pay me 16 an hour, but it's all good. This is something right now. You got to be able to change the way you're looking at things, because if you don't change the way you're looking at things, it's a form of self-sabotage. You want life to be more difficult, that's the easiest way to do it. Now, here's where things get a little tricky. When you're aware that you need to make changes, when you're aware that you need to start doing things differently, you get stuck in the planning phase. You don't want to be planning too long. You need to get something down on paper. You need to get an idea. You need to get a gist. Whatever it is, write something down and then start from there. You need to take action. Action is key. Momentum is key. This is what's going to make things be a lot easier for you. This is going to make it faster. Next thing is, you got to have a go-getter mentality. Get it done by any means. Get it done by any means. That's the mentality you need to have. You have to think more about taking the action, not about how you feel. People wait too long to wait to feel motivated. People wait too long to wait for things to be comfortable. Next thing you know, 3 days done passed, 2 weeks done passed, and so forth. It's stuck in the planning phase. Sometimes you got to take a chance, man. Sometimes you have to take a leap of faith, and if it doesn't work, pivot. You don't give up. That's the point. You don't give up. Life's going to get difficult. You're going to run into the wall a couple times before you get through it. But you have to be able to keep showing up, man. And sometimes that's going to be uncomfortable. That's what it is. Showing up when you don't feel like it, that's mad uncomfortable. Some of us are doing this already. You're doing this already. All of us have commitments in our life that we're showing up to that we don't feel like doing, but we do it anyways. You want to know why? It's what I said earlier. It's the responsibility. Now, I'm not saying that's a bad thing. Sometimes responsibility can be planned. I'm talking about the situations where it's not planned and it's sudden. 2 or 3 months, still paying on that credit card, paying the bare minimum. Now realizing that interest is eating you up. You're clocking into this job, this 9 to 5. You're always negative, pissing the manager off. And next thing you know, they're cutting back your hours. The job market sucks. Like, it can happen in a variety of ways. It goes back to what I was saying earlier about having that change of perspective. You have to be able to change your perspective when life gets difficult. You have to be able to change your perspective when you're hitting that wall. This is going to help you pivot. Okay, I tried plan A. Plan A is not working. Let me see what plan B is. Okay, plan B isn't working. Doing this is better than sitting in the same state for a prolonged period of time. You got some people that all of a sudden get inspired, they get inspiration. They want to make a big change in their life. They go hard for like 2 days, hit an obstacle, and they give up. You're not going to get through it that way. I'm letting you know early. Might as well call it insanity. Mindset is king. Your mindset has to be stronger than your emotions. Your ability to take action when you don't feel like it has to be your core. We're already doing things on a day-to-day basis that we don't feel like doing. You're already doing it. I have this phrase at my job. Some people look at me crazy for saying it, but I didn't make up the phrase. I started saying it. I don't know if it was already made, but my bills don't care about my emotions. They care about getting paid. You got a wife and kids at home. You're stressed out, mad because you got to provide for them. No. Real men don't think like that. They don't think like that. A real man knows how to think clearly. He knows how to push through. He knows the importance of showing up when he doesn't feel like it. He knows the importance of getting his reps in, staying consistent. And this could be applied to anything, bro. Male, female. I'm speaking mostly to men because that's the majority of my audience is. But really, this could happen for anybody. This is what it's like when you're trying to change and improve your life. It's going to be uncomfortable. But the sooner you understand that it's going to be uncomfortable and work on being adaptive, changing your mindset, thinking different, you're tracking your progress, you're getting better, all of a sudden you're more quicker. Money's starting to come in. You start thinking better. You creating the momentum is what's going to create the domino effect. If you want to have a domino effect in your life, you get there by creating the momentum. And momentum is showing up when you don't feel like it. I went hard for 2 weeks straight, haven't seen no progress. It's all good. I got experience. I sent out 20 job applications and nobody called me back. It's all right. That's just a week. Nobody said it was going to be easy. You got to be persistent. That's the best skill that anybody can have. If you know how to be persistent and keep showing up when you don't feel like it. Hey man, if you made it to the end of the video, thank you so much. I greatly appreciate it. If anything here resonated with you, please drop a comment in the box below. I'm cooking up a product for y'all, free product that you can come back and reference to. Y'all stay tuned. I'm going to drop all my socials in my description box below. And yeah, man, it's your boy Speaks. Catch y'all in the next one.